Grit over talent. Why persistence beats natural ability. What if I told you that the key to success isn't always raw talent? What if the difference between reaching your goals and falling short lies not in your innate ability, but in your persistence? That grit, the combination of passion and perseverance, is often more valuable than natural talent. In the world of success, talent might get you in the door, but it's grit that keeps you there. As Angela Duckworth, a psychologist who has dedicated years to studying this concept, once said, "Grit is passion and perseverance for long-term goals." In this video, we'll explore why persistence trumps talent, break down the science behind grit, share inspiring stories of individuals who achieved greatness through resilience, and offer practical tips to build and strengthen your own perseverance. Let's dive into this powerful topic, where we'll see how it's not always the most talented who win, but the most persistent. What is grit? So what exactly is grit? The term grit refers to a combination of passion and perseverance, two powerful qualities that drive individuals to keep pursuing their goals, regardless of the challenges that stand in their way. Grit is more than just hard work. It's about consistently applying that work over the long term, through thick and thin, in the pursuit of something that matters deeply to you. It's the ability to stay focused on your goals, even when the going gets tough. Psychologist Angela Duckworth, who popularized the study of grit, describes it as, "Grit is living life like it's a marathon, not a sprint." It's about sustaining motivation, even when results aren't immediate. In fact, the science of grit shows that those who embrace hard work over time, especially after failure, are more likely to succeed than those with raw talent but no perseverance. Grit also involves being deeply connected to the long-term goals you pursue. It's about passion for the process, not just the outcome. Individuals with grit don't just seek success for its rewards. They are passionate about the journey itself. They understand that failure is not an obstacle, but a stepping stone toward their ultimate goals. Why grit outshines talent. While talent is important, it often isn't enough. Talent can get you noticed, but persistence and grit will take you far beyond what innate ability alone can do. It's no surprise that some of the most successful individuals are the ones who didn't have a head start in their field. Instead, they learned the value of pushing through tough times and continuing to put in the work day after day, year after year. Talent may get you through the door, but persistence keeps you in the game. Consider someone like Michael Jordan. Despite being cut from his high school basketball team, he never gave up on his dream. Instead, he doubled down on his training, focusing on improving his skills each day. As Michael Jordan himself said, "I can accept failure. Everyone fails at something, but I can't accept not trying." This philosophy, to never stop trying, to never give up despite failure, is what truly set him apart. His relentless drive, his grit, is what made him one of the greatest athletes of all time. The concept of persistence outshining talent is not confined to sports alone. It's evident in every field, from the arts to business. In fact, the world is full of successful individuals who initially struggled, those who achieved greatness because they learned to embrace setbacks as part of the journey. Think about Thomas Edison, who famously failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. He said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." His persistence in the face of seemingly endless failure ultimately led to one of the most revolutionary inventions in history. And he wasn't just talented, he was deeply committed to his vision, and his grit paid off. The science behind persistence. So why does persistence work? Why does grit lead to success? The answer lies in the fascinating science of neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to change and adapt based on experience. When you persist, even when faced with difficulties, your brain rewires itself, strengthening the neural pathways necessary for achieving your goals. Over time, persistence builds mental strength,
helping you improve skills that you may have initially struggled with. In fact, research shows that practicing a skill repeatedly, whether it's playing an instrument or solving problems, can lead to lasting changes in the brain. This is how mastery occurs, not through raw talent, but through consistent practice and dedication. Furthermore, research has shown that persistence can help you overcome mental barriers and cultivate a mindset of resilience. This mental strength allows you to handle challenges more effectively and recover quickly from setbacks. Dr. Carol Dweck, who studies the concept of mindset,
emphasizes that having a growth mindset is critical. According to Dweck, the view you adopt for yourself profoundly affects the way you lead your life. Those with a growth mindset, believing that effort leads to improvement, are more likely to persist in the face of adversity and ultimately achieve success. Real-life examples of grit. Now let's take a closer look at some real-life examples of individuals who exemplify grit and how persistence led them to success. Michael Jordan. As mentioned earlier, Jordan's story is one of the most iconic examples of grit over talent. He was cut from his high school basketball team, but used that setback to fuel his determination. His story is a testament to the fact that talent doesn't guarantee success. Hard work and persistence do. J.K. Rowling. The Harry Potter series is one of the most successful book franchises of all time. But what many don't know is that Rowling faced rejection after rejection from publishers before one finally agreed to publish her manuscript. She had to cope with significant personal struggles, yet she persevered. In her words, "I had failed on an epic scale, but I knew that I could persevere." Oprah Winfrey. Oprah is another prime example of someone whose success is built on perseverance rather than innate talent. Oprah faced enormous challenges early in her career, including being told she was unfit for television. Yet, she remained dedicated to her path, proving that resilience and grit can overcome even the harshest criticism. How to build grit. Want to cultivate grit in your own life? It's not just about working hard. It's about working smart and making persistence a habit. Here are some actionable steps to help you build your own grit. 1. Embrace failure. Failure is inevitable, but how you respond to it is what truly matters. Don't be afraid to fail. Instead, see it as a necessary part of your journey. Learn from each failure and use it to improve. 2. Set clear, long-term goals. Having a clear sense of purpose is essential when it comes to building grit. Know what you want to achieve in the long run and use that vision to stay focused during tough times. 3. Break your goals into manageable steps. Achieving big goals can be overwhelming, but breaking them down into smaller, actionable steps makes them feel more achievable. Each small success boosts your confidence and strengthens your persistence. 4. Cultivate a growth mindset. As Dr. Carol Dweck's research shows, those with a growth mindset, the belief that effort leads to improvement, are far more likely to succeed in the long term. 5. Keep pushing through adversity. No matter how difficult the journey gets, remember, persistence is key. Every challenge is an opportunity to learn and grow. Keep showing up, even when it feels like progress is slow. Overcoming challenges and staying persistent. It's natural to feel discouraged when the road to success is tough, but it's how you face those challenges that makes all the difference. Persistence is about keeping your eyes on the long-term goal and not letting temporary setbacks derail you. As Winston Churchill once said, "Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts." Even when things don't go as planned, persistence is what keeps you moving forward. The key is to stay focused and to keep believing that success is possible, no matter the hurdles in your path. The ripple effect of grit. One of the most powerful aspects of grit is its ability to inspire others. When you persist through adversity, your journey can motivate and empower those around you to do the same. As Angela Duckworth says, "The key to success is not talent, but the ability to keep going even when things get tough. By demonstrating your perseverance, you set an example for others to follow. Your story becomes a beacon of hope and determination. Grit is the difference between dreaming of success and achieving it. While talent may open the door, it's persistence that walks you through. As Vince Lombardi said, it's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up. So what's your long-term goal? What dream are you chasing? Remember, with grit and perseverance, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. If this video inspired you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs a reminder of the power of persistence. Together, let's keep pushing forward, no matter what. The journey may be long, but with grit, it's always worth it.